All right, Nvidia setting up nicely into the new year here, guys. We're up from 170 bucks a share. We hit that what on the 17th, so less than 2 weeks ago we hit $170. Now we're pushing 190. In fact, 2 days ago we hit over 190 bucks. So the reversal is there, which goes to show, it tells me, hey, the AI trade isn't over now, is it? Which, duh, we called that out. We talked about it. It wasn't over. And I was buying shares at $172, as a lot of people out there were. So, yeah, I mean, this is setting up nicely. We're starting to get the reversal on the 1 hour. I mean, we've been getting it, right? We're seeing this breakout through the moving averages here. We have a golden cross. As we hit $192 2 days ago, we actually broke through the highs from earlier in December. That's phenomenal. And if we look here on, let's say the what is it, the 4 hour chart, you're seeing a big reversal, guys. This is huge. You're noticing here, first of all, we held support at 170, which that has been support since what? August, July, so since summer, that's been support. So we held that on the pullback, which is great. We held it. If I zoom in, we held it here. Boom. In the end of November, we held it. Middle of December? Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. Now we're starting to break out of the moving averages. We're getting that golden cross. So this is really starting to break out. And you're noticing it here. The descending triangle that we were once in, that's starting to break out. Or the bulls are starting to break through, which is a good sign. So I think we're going a lot higher in the new year. I don't know exactly where we're going. I think, funny enough, wait a second. I'm thinking about this now. I think I had a price target on Nvidia for 2025, and now that it's the end of the year, and I'm sure a lot of you guys remember this or can vouch for it. Weren't we saying $180, $175, $180 price target on the year? And that was before Liberation Day. That was before everything. I mean, that was almost a year ago we were talking about that. And here we are a year later, 187. Not too bad. It looks like better than what I expected. In fact, we got the 212, way better than what I expected, which is always great. So for the new year, right? I haven't crafted a price target yet. We'll get back to that in another video, but I think we're going, north of $200, well over the recent all-time high, quite frankly. I think we're going over. So I like the setup on the charts. The fundamentals look great. 24 forward PE right now on the stock, which is, pretty low in my opinion if you believe those EPS projections for 26. 24 forward PE. Think about that. I had somebody in my Patreon in the Discord ask me, Stas, Nvidia or AMD? Which one would you rather own? So listen, I owned both. About 6 months ago, a year ago, I had both stocks. And I recently sold AMD, which goes to show which one I would rather own. I was buying AMD in the $80 range, low hundreds, made a good amount of money on AMD, got out of it, and it's really because I don't want to be in too many AI names. I want to focus on the few that I really want to be in, and AMD went up so much, I was like, look, let me take the profits, let me put it into other stocks. I'll keep Nvidia, I'll keep Google, I'll keep some other stocks, AI plays that I have. Let me divest a little bit here. And that's what I did. But yeah, somebody in the Discord was like, which one do you like better? Believe it or not, AMD is a smaller company, obviously, market cap wise, but they trade more expensive than Nvidia on a forward PE basis. Nvidia is a 24, AMD is a 35 right now. So I mean, yeah, Nvidia is cheaper if you're looking at it on that basis. And on the charts, they both look great. Nvidia stock looks good on the chart. Like I said, we're already breaking out. I think we're heading higher here. We have the cup and handle forming. You guys see that? That's beautiful. And AMD looks great too, right? AMD looks great too. So if you're looking at these as a trade, they're going to move together, right? If Nvidia really starts to break out in the new year, AMD is going to follow. So if you're looking at it as a trade, I mean, you really could go either way, right? I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you really could go either way. But as a long-term investment, you could argue AMD does have more upside because of it being a smaller company. You could argue that, but I much rather just go with the big dog, the top dog, Nvidia. So for me, that's what I'm doing. But as a trade in the short term, let's say in the next 3 months, if you're trying to swing trade these two, you're betting on the rebound. I mean, if one goes, the other's going to go. If Nvidia breaks out, yeah, AMD is going to go, right? Broadcom's going to start breaking out, which Broadcom's another nice one that I like the setup wise. I haven't owned it really. I've traded it here and there, but it's like, again, you don't want to be in all these. In my opinion, you don't want to own Broadcom, AMD, Nvidia, Micron. Focus on like one or two of them. Trade some of that. At least that's the way I'm doing it. Because the last thing you want to do is be too overexposed. I don't know. Maybe that's what you want to do though. I don't know. Maybe you want the Charlie Munger approach, where I guess he only owned a couple stocks, but he kind of just goes all in on a couple of stocks. You could go all in on the AI industry. Go for it. But yeah, either way, man, I'm long Nvidia. I love the stock. It's one of my biggest stocks right now, and that could change. I mean, I might lock in profits in the new year. We'll see how it goes. But right now I'm long, and we got news recently that the stake in Intel has been finalized. Let me show you this article here. I mean, quick little read. Nvidia takes $5 billion stake in Intel under the September agreement. You guys obviously remember that, or maybe you don't. It's finalized now. We can see Nvidia purchased shares worth $5 billion. We can see here the filing said on Monday, carrying out a transaction announced in September. The leading AI chip designer said in September it would pay $23.28 per share for Intel common stock in a deal seen as a major financial lifeline for the chip maker after years of missteps and capital-intensive production capacity expansions as that drained the finances of the company. So yeah, Nvidia bought over 214 million shares of Intel at the price set out in September in that September agreement in a private placement, according to the filing on Monday. So that's been finalized. U.S. antitrust agencies had cleared Nvidia's investment in Intel, according to a notice posted by the U.S. FTC earlier in December. So that ended up being a smooth, what's it called? Investment, right? There. Nice, beautiful, $5 billion. So that's some news there regarding the company. Is that a big, material impact on the stock for Nvidia? Not really. It's more so for Intel. But let's actually see Intel stock for a second. Intel stock popped 2% today. This chart looks pretty good as well. Not my favorite, but it is starting to break through here. I think if we take out, let's say, 38, 40 bucks, I think this is going to run. So we'll see it. See how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. So that's pretty much it. I don't want to keep you here all day. I love the setup on Nvidia. Again, as a trade, I think a lot of these are going to move together. But if you're investing in these stocks long term, you want to be more nitpicky, obviously. And I'm going with Nvidia. I'm riding with Nvidia, baby. Let's do it. So with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Check out the Patreon if you want to keep up with the private Patreon portfolio. If you want to be a part of the private Discord, get my chart ideas, all of that throughout the week, linked down below. Or just go to stasurfs.com/Patreon. It's also in the comments. I'll see you guys there. Cheers. Have a great rest of your day.